Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 9 races at Ascot on Saturday. We're expecting a sunny day, 29 degrees Celsius. The track to be a good 4 and the rail will be at the true inside position. Race number 1 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 12.18. It's the TABtouch West Speed Platinum Maiden over 1,200 metres in replay. Let's go back a fortnight to the run of Princely Package.
Straight. Princely Package led them by the 275 with War Anthem now breathing down its neck. War Anthem as Whiting draws the whip, gets its head in front. A length and a half behind those to Rock the Planet with 100 to go. Princely Package fighting back on the inside of War Anthem, who's got a battle on its hands. War Anthem, Princely Package ahead, Bobber. A tight go.
In the replay, we saw that Princely Package almost held off War Anthem in what was a similar race a fortnight ago. Racing on the speed, I think, will be advantageous on Saturday. The rail in the true, and it looks like being an easterly wind as well, certainly early in the day. Princely Package did nothing wrong last start, was only just touched off. I think the form's good enough, goes on top. From number 7, City Centre, who comes out of the same race, was beaten 2 1/4 lengths, but did it really tough from a wide gate that day. Gate 11 of 12 draws a lot softer here. Gate number 5 and can position on the speed. Number 6 is Flandery, also experienced some pretty bad luck in that War Anthem contest, but I've got this horse mapping a fair way behind Princely Package and City Centre, only in the minors. And an interesting runner is number 4, Universal Angel, has got the bubble cheeker on the near side for its debut, also the tongue tie on. The trials have been okay, it's reasonably well related, but prefer to watch here, certainly with that not a particularly positive piece of gear. Tom selection in race number 1 is number 1, Princely Package, to beat 7 City Centre, 6 Flandery and 4 Universal Angel. Race number 2 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 12.57. It will be the Amelia Park Plate over 1,100 metres in replay. Let's have a look at the third start of Sunny Silk.
Sunny Silk is the first into the straight at the 275 from Brooklyn Pier. Madame Torio keeps coming. Janora Convalesce is starting to wind up as well behind them, finally getting some room. Brooklyn Pier hits the lead with 100 to go though from Janora. Sunny Silk, Convalesce, Madame Torio can't go on. It's Brooklyn Pier in front. Brooklyn Pier wins it. Brooklyn Pier from Janora.
Fascinating 2-year-old race a week out from the Magic Millions contest. A few of these are nominations for the Pinjarra Park race, but Sunny Silk isn't one of them. They've elected to come here, and I think it has a very good chance of winning this race. Tried to make all over course and distance in the replay race. I think her form behind the likes of Jemison, Brooklyn Pier and American Choice is more than respectable, and she maps has been the juvenile to catch here from her central gate. Tried to lead last start, gets gate number 7 here, and I think is probably the one to beat, or certainly the safest conveyance. Goes on top from number 1, Dom to Shoot, who made a decent debut in the replay race, was beaten about a length by Sunny Silk, has drawn gate number 9. Not really sure where Dom to Shoot will get to in the run, but do respect this horse. Number 3 is MTA, that goes from the outside barrier first up to the inside barrier on its second start. Chloe Azzopardi keeps the right, could certainly close the gap on Sunny Silk and Dom to Shoot. And then number 11, Alma Talk. This horse was in the first two-year-old races of this season. Was pretty poor behind Bumper Humper, then a lot better behind Too Spicy. I suppose we're going to find out how strong that form is on Saturday. He's had a trial, that was over the 400 metres. Chris Parnham rides from a good gate, and this horse probably could be on speed too. Top selection in race number 2 is number 10, Sunny Silk, to beat 1, Dom to Shoot, 3, MTI and 11, Alma Talk. Race number 3 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1.37. It's the Crown Perth Handicap over 1,800 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the Mandurah Cup run of Harry Thomas.
Music went straight past Wrinkly. Dance Music burst away. Down the outside, Harry Thomas and Disposition, and Lord Help Me Run is winding up as well. Dance Music's in front with 150 to travel. Harry Thomas and Disposition, Lord Help Me Run, but Dance Music, she'll get 1,400. She'll get it on a rear. Dance Music, great ride to win it from Disposition.
The Mandurah Cup was over the 1,400 metres at Pinjarra Park. Harry Thomas gets back up to the 1,800 metres, over which he won 3 starts ago, beating Jeddah Fair. And I think the 1,800 metre start, gate number 3, maps to lead, or certainly share the lead with Butterley Lad. I don't think they'll go overly hard here. I think Harry Thomas is the obvious one to beat. Goes on top from number 7, Mycroft. Now, I've got a lot of time for this horse, but he does need some tempo. Whether there'll be tempo in this race is questionable. If it's on, I think he'd be the one to beat. I do like his 1,800 metre numbers. He ran a sensational race beating the likes of Beaucount over the 1800 metres last year. Number 1 is The Big Show. He has won off 7 days previously, but he has got 60 kilos here. Comes out of the Mandurah Cup and the Australia Day Trophy races that were won by Dance Music. I just think 60 kilos, it's going to be hard for him to sprint past Harry Thomas if they go a moderate tempo. And then number 4, Butterley Lad, who is drawn to share the pacemaking duties with Harry Thomas. Shelby Botel in the saddle, gets on well with his horse. Gate number 1 should be there or thereabouts. Top selection in race number 3 is number 2, Harry Thomas, to beat 7 Mycroft, 1 The Big Show and 4 Butterley Lad. Race number 4 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:17. It's the Jockey Celebration Day Handicap over 1100 metres. This is the NJT tie, and the number 1 horses in each of the 9 races will be wearing the NJT colours. In replay, let's have a look at the last start win of Holy Ghost.
Amelia Bedelia levels up to Mogul Magic. Prim and Proper letting down with her run, and Snippy Miss is also finishing strongly, and so's Holy Ghost from the back of the field. It's Holy Ghost dashing up, going to the lead with 100 to go. Holy Ghost gets the better of Snippy Miss, Prim and Proper, and Holy Ghost too good, won by a length.
Holy Ghost will be wearing the NJT colours, and Stephen Parnham is the Vice President of the local branch. I think it's the horse to beat here. Beat Snippy Miss fair and square last month, as we saw in the replay race. Maps really nicely from gate number 2. There's a few gallopers here that have got light weights who will probably go forward, and I think Weapon Song from the outside is probably going to have to go forward as well. I think he's going to get a lovely run in transit, and I think the form out of his last 2 races is strong enough to be winning this. Goes on top from the aforementioned number 5, Snippy Miss, who drops back to the 1100 metres from the 1500 at Pinjarra 3 weeks ago. The blinkers go on, and I think it's quite significant that Anjuran scratched from Wednesday to go around on Saturday after seeing the field. Number 8 is Guestine. Her form is excellent at the moment. The query has to be the number of runs she's had. She's run in each of the last 3 Ascot meetings, which means she's run on the 4th, the 18th and the 25, and now she's going to be running on the 1st of February. If she can back it up, she's there or thereabouts. Interesting booking for number 6, Chatter Session, is William Pike. Beat the older gallopers before going for a freshen up, and Pikey takes over from Brad Parnham. Bit of a query about this horse. Top selection in race number 4 is number 1, Holy Ghost, to beat 5 Snippy Miss, 8 Guestine and 6 Chatter Session.